So, golden tools are in Animal Crossing New Horizons, but they have some really crazy requirements for unlocking the recipe, which is why it took so long for people to find out how to get them. Now, if you hit a rock, there's a rare chance you can get gold ore, so it did suggest that there's going to be some way of getting golden tools, but it's still pretty insane. For example, today we're going to be going for the golden axe. Now, to get the golden axe, you have to break 100 axes. So we are talking about the ultra endgame. That's unlucky, but I needed to go to the Nook shop anyways, because that's kind of the plan on how to do it in the fastest way possible. Like, what if we just bought 100 axes from Nook's Cranny? It doesn't take long at all. Like, you can just mash the A button and get a ton of them, but it will cost you a decent amount of money. So 800 times 100 minus the axes you've already broken up to this point, and then depending on like the state of your inventory, it's going to take multiple inventories worth of flimsy axes. So that's pretty insane, but about 80,000 bells and a lot of A-mashing later, you'll be ready to chop some trees and break some axes. So the flimsy axe takes 40 uses until it breaks, and yes, what I'm doing right here actually works. So it's going to be 4,000 of this, just swinging at a tree. However, we can get a swing in less than a second, so it doesn't take an insane amount of time, but it's still pretty tedious. Now, you can go around if you have a massive tree farm, hit all the trees, get all the wood. That way, at least you're getting some kind of resource out of it. But if you only care about the golden axe recipe, this is going to be the best way of doing it. There's also a lot of things. Wow, that was actually a surprisingly fast break. I thought it was going to take a little longer than that, so I mean, that's 1 or 2 or however many other axes I've broken. By the way, Bunny Day event is going on. I don't care about the rewards, so I'm just going to let that balloon drift by. But yeah, this is how it is. Now, you can also go to Mysterious Islands. Maybe you're looking for a rare island and you just chop down all the trees that way. You can use a sturdy axe or a metal axe. It's just not recommended because they require a lot more hits before breaking. But if you do want to like chop down trees, it does contribute to the breaking of an item. You can also get some resources from it that way. But yeah, we're gonna be here for a good amount of time. Now, another thing to note is that you can actually use an axe on a rock, but it's very specific. Like, I recommend taking a little bit of extra time to line it up so you don't drift away too far, because the range of hitting a rock with an axe is lower than the range of hitting a tree with an axe. Also, there's like this extra recoil, so you can't get all of the items, but it does contribute to the breaking of the axe, and it does give you a chance at getting the gold ore that way. So it just kind of goes in line with everything else. Like, if you want to chop down all your trees for the day, collect the wood that way, do some other things, you can also just mine all of your rocks, and then that's going to be an axe broken. And even though it goes without saying, hitting a tree with an axe will drop the fruit on it, so if you have a lot of fruit trees, this is a way of harvesting your fruit for the day. Just use the axe instead of shaking it. It will slowly contribute, no matter what tool you're using, to unlocking the, well, not no matter what tool, but no matter what type of axe you're using, to unlocking the golden axe. And I feel like it's worth it in its own way. Like, if you only care about getting the golden axe as soon as possible, yeah, do this. Just mash. And you kind of can't even use like a turbo controller or something, because when the tool breaks, it doesn't automatically replace with another one, and you'll eventually run out of inventory. So there is like a little bit of management on top of it. But at the same time, if you just do your dailies with flimsy axes instead, that's going to speed up the pace, and it's going to break up the monotony. So I do find value in this. Like, now we're getting wood. We can use that for crafting material. We're harvesting fruits. Especially if you have like a large fruit tree farm of non-native fruits, that's going to be a lot of money that way. And then depending on if you want the Bunny Day event or not to be going on, then you can also use that. Also, I broke the axe and then I shook that. So that's the thing. Yeah, so that'll happen. Either way, that's kind of how that goes. And yeah, the Bunny Day event, it's a good way of getting eggs. So this could be a way like, oh, you want to get all the recipes, you just want to hoard and stockpile the eggs. That works. Or you can just kind of like skip past, like time skip around the Bunny Day event if you don't care in engaging with it, because then you're getting less wood, you're getting less rocks, you're getting less ore, you're getting less crafting materials. So it's kind of like play the game, but with a flimsy axe, and then you'll unlock the golden axe, and it won't take that long. Fun fact, I'm actually editing this video while I'm grinding away on flimsy axes so I can break enough of them to get the golden axe to show for the rest of this video. But that's another thing about this, at least it's very low intensity. Like, have you ever played RuneScape? This is nothing compared to RuneScape. If you ever played any other game, like just done any major Minecraft mining, this is nothing compared to that, because it's going to take just a little over an hour. I've actually timed it out, So the amount of time it takes to fully break an axe and then switch to another axe is around 30 to 40-ish seconds. So it's like, how much do you want to optimize it? Do you want to immediately go into the next axe? Also, like when you fill up the 8 on the tool ring and break them all, you don't have anything else on your tool ring. So I think it's just better to straight hold the item and then go there. You don't really care about the efficiency of the tool ring when you're just using one item on tree like this. So yeah, doesn't it really takes too long. You can just kind of do whatever on the side. It's mostly about finding passive ways to just destroy trees and destroy axes. Just pretend it's 2008, 1 in the morning, it's raining outside, and you're north of Sears Village Bank chopping down maple trees. You'll get through it. And there we go. After breaking 100 axes, inspiration will strike and you will get a recipe for a golden axe. So let's go and make this pretty boy. And it'll just be a new recipe. So, ooh, look at that. It even has like a fancy gold background and all that other good stuff going on. So now that we have a golden axe, the big question is, was it worth it? Took me a little over an hour, about an hour and a half to just like grind through all the axes and get it done. Problem is, golden tools do not have infinite durability. That was also the hope. It's like, oh cool, when golden tools are discovered, then it's gonna be like old Animal Crossing and they don't break. No, even golden tools break. That's kind of BS. And according to the Animal Crossing wiki, you only get 200 uses out of a golden axe. That honestly sounds like garbage to me. That in reality, you're only saving 1 inventory slot. That you could just bring 2 of the pretty good axes instead of just 1 golden axe. And even if you're doing like a lot of island hopping or you're going to mystery islands and stuff, it's not really going to make that much of a difference unless you like are in some kind of situation where the 1 inventory slot super matters. And I don't think that's really going to happen. But I guess we might as well get some use out of it, so I just hopped on over to a random island. Hey, there's a golden axe. I mean, it looks cool, but it just kind of like kills the dream of getting the perfect tool ring of all golden items that will never go away. And I feel like the only other saving grace of it would have been that if it like chops down the tree in 1 hit and then gives you all 3 of the wood. It doesn't even do that. It's just an axe. And I feel like that inventory slot doesn't even matter because you can stack up to 30 pieces of wood. Also now, like, the bunny day stuff is starting to get in the way. Instead of getting all the woods, I'm just getting more eggs and things. So, it's efficient, I guess. I just wonder if you can get enough gold ore to make up for it. Because I've been playing the game a lot. And I only have 5 gold ore in total. And if you're just doing, like, non-stop mining and non-stop visiting of islands and stuff, it's really not going to replenish itself, I feel. It's like, can you get 1 gold ore for every 30 axe swings? I mean, maybe you get like a golden shovel, but that's just something completely different. So farming gold isn't really that like good in this game. So if there's a way of getting more access to gold, that would maybe do it, but nah, it's just this. It's a regular axe. So I mean, maybe if gold wasn't so rare in the game, it would be a little better. I'm gonna see if I can get out of here. And then here's a look at all the resources I've mined, and it's not an insignificant amount. I think the only thing I haven't used for crafting yet is clay, but I have used a lot of stone to make like decorations. That way I could get my island to 3 stars to beat the game. I've used iron for tools and decorations as well. So I mean, over 300 stone, almost 300 iron, 130 clay, 5 gold ore. So unless like you are just doing constant mining and every time you visit a mysterious island or a mystery island, you get, you know, you just mine up everything, maybe you get a gold ore. If you're just mining every single day nonstop, it might be worth it if you have a good stockpile, but even then it's like 2 iron equaling 1 gold when the odds of getting gold are nowhere near that. I don't know, maybe if you get, maybe there's like some kind of hidden benefit to the gold items that no one's really discovered yet. Like maybe if you do get the gold shovel, it increases your chance of getting gold or something. But even then, unless it's like 250 durability, 500 durability, I just don't see it really being worth it. But I mean, you could do it for the swag. And I'm guessing there's a Nook Miles thing for like learning a golden recipe. Ah, there it is, golden milestone. Cool. So we got that, we get our 300 miles. That doesn't even feel worth it. So it's not like you even get like 1,000 Nook Miles for each of them regardless. That's kind of lame. And one way you can keep track of it is you do have the trash tools. So I mean, trashed over 100 tools. We did it. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.